almost there. Hi guys. Okay, hi guys. So I'm dog sitting this week, so just don't mind that. Hello, welcome back to your welcome back to your last week of online content. Congratulations, you guys are pretty much done after this week, but you just have just a few major assignments, but we're going to be talking about those today. First, I'm going to talk about just some quick reminders, and then we're going to talk about what we need to be covering this week, and then what we need to be thinking about for the future. So first things first, I just have some last few week house cleaning tips, I guess. So remember when you email me, please make sure that you include your section number. I'm getting a lot of emails, especially about group stuff, so it's really important that you not only put your name, but also your section number, and if you're talking about your group, also just give me your group number too, because that's helpful as well. Your persuasive presentation assignments, I haven't been able to watch all of them yet. I've only gone through a good few. You should be getting those, if not by this weekend, probably the middle of next weekend. But I'm really trying to bust those out because I know it's a lot of points and you guys are really curious about how you did. But again, I love giving feedback. I don't want to just give you a score and 2 things about your presentation. I really want to give you feedback so then when you go and you give a presentation in the future, you can think back to maybe my feedback and be like, oh, she talked about this. So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm giving you guys the feedback, and you should be getting those within the next couple weeks. The last final reminder is, if you watch these videos, first of all, thank you. I try to make them short and sweet. I try to make them not super boring, but there's a lot of really good information in these videos that I'm noticing a lot of other students aren't receiving. I'm getting emails of the same things I'm talking about in the videos. So now that you guys are in groups and you're talking and you're getting to know each other, if you watch the videos, maybe go ahead and recommend the videos. So yeah, just, recommend it maybe. Okay, moving on. So the responsibilities of this week, I'm just gonna breeze by them because for the rest of the video, I want to talk about the rhetorical analysis paper. First, you're gonna read chapter 4 in your CIA workbook. You're gonna watch Language, Power, and Culture, which is a very good lecture on Blackboard. You're going to complete your last online activity forever. You're going to complete quiz number 11. Oh, by the way, all that is due Sunday at 11:59. But mainly, I want to talk about the rhetorical analysis paper that's due soon. So what you guys are gonna do is you're gonna rhetorically analyze a text, just anything. So you could pick a speech if you wanted to. I think that's actually a really good idea, is you could pick a speech, you could pick a movie, you could pick a book, a song, a commercial, a documentary. That's a really good one. And what you're gonna do is rhetorically analyze it using the I-Care system. There's also a rubric of the rhetorical analysis paper in your CIA workbook. If I do remember, it's the very last page. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. But it's a pretty basic essay. You're gonna have your introduction, body with 3 main points, and a conclusion. So the goal of this assignment is for you to critically think, but you're gonna be analyzing this text. So let's just say I picked a commercial, and I'm not even gonna give you an example because last time I gave an example, everyone just did my examples. Let's just say I'm doing a commercial. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to first identify the rhetor. If you don't know what a rhetor is, go ahead and look in your CIA workbook because we are supposed to know that terminology. And once you've identified the rhetor, you're gonna identify what that message is. What are they trying to get across? Once you've identified the rhetor, and once you've identified what the message is, you're gonna speculate who the intended audience is. So what I want you guys to stay away from is saying the intended audience is everyone. Well, that may be true. It's typically not. So I want you to speculate, even if the intended audience is everyone, who is the message really suiting? Who do you think that they're really trying to reach here? You're also gonna examine your artifact or text or commercial or whatever. You're gonna examine if they use ethos, pathos, or logos. If it's more than one, that's totally fine. That happens all the time. If they use all 3, that's totally fine. Just let me know. give me specific examples. So if you're doing a commercial, specific examples in which you see the use of emotional appeals or where you see the use of logical appeals. And then after all that, you're gonna examine the effectiveness. So you're gonna look at this from a micro and a macro level. So if it's a commercial, you're going to see what was the public response. How did people respond to this commercial? Did they think it was a super funny commercial and they loved it? Did they think it was a super offensive commercial, which happens all the time? And you're also going to evaluate, did the writer achieve his or her goal? So did the message get across? Did it reach the intended audience? What happened? And then you're gonna wrap it up. You're gonna restate your thesis statement. You're gonna review your main points, basically everything you talked about. You're gonna wrap it up and then leave me with a final thought. Just like the persuasive presentation assignment, this is going to be an APA format. This time you only have to have 3 sources. And I just want to take a quick pause. I noticed that we struggled with using APA format. For this rhetorical analysis paper, since I'm going to be grading a little bit harder on the formatting and making sure that you're using APA, just make sure that you either use Purdue OWL or you go to the writing lab, because I am going to have to mark points off of that. And it's such an easy fix. It's such an easy fix. You just have to go to the writing center, have them look at it, they'll walk you through it, you can make an appointment. I know that I've recommended the writing center to a few of the online students. We had a fun time hanging out, and we actually went down to the writing lab and made an appointment, and as far as I know, I think it went pretty good. And if you guys want to review the rubric, it is page 171 for this rhetorical analysis paper. And if you guys want to look at that rubric again, it's page 171 in the CIA textbook. And that is also due this Sunday, April 22nd, 11:59 p.m. One thing I would love to work on is trying to submit major assignments not 10 minutes before the due date. I know that we're all human. I've done it too. I put things off to the last minute or only, had a night to work on something. But let's really try to start and finish this before the due date, because last time I did get a lot of emails regarding the presentation assignment. That wasn't good. That was not good. So let's just try to get it in before the due date. If you guys have any questions, I'm totally here for you. There's also a discussion forum where you can ask questions about the rhetorical analysis paper. You just go to discussions and then scroll all the way down, and then it's right there. And you can ask questions. You can see what I answered to other students, and I think it would help both me and you if we did that. All right, so that's what we're gonna be covering this week. Don't worry about it right now, but we're just thinking about it. We're putting it in our brain. If we want to start it, awesome. If not, it's okay. We have like a week. For the future, I'm going to have to meet with your group to review what you have going on for your peer teach assignment. We have a few options. What I would prefer, and this is just like in a perfect world where I get everything I want, but if your group wants to all meet up, because they all have to be there, and come to my office hours, and then we could have like a 5 to 10 minute meeting, talk about things, I can answer any questions, I can meet you guys, it'd be fun. That would be awesome. If y'all can't meet at the same time, that's also okay. Just email me with like different times in which that you can meet. So if you can't make Tuesdays, Thursdays, but you can do Mondays at 2 p.m., just let me know that you can do that time. It always helps if I can have like multiple options. If not, that's okay too. I also have the option of doing a Google Hangout. So I've done this like once. We can totally do it. I have to kind of refresh on how it works, but I'm pretty sure we just like share a link and then we can all like, it's like FaceTime through Gmail and I can like see all of you. So we can do it like that as well. As far as that would be probably our best bet. For whatever reason, we can't figure out any of those options, then we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. How about? Yeah, let's just do that. You just have to meet with me for a quick appointment. Again, it's gonna be like 5 or 10 minutes at most. Just so I know that you're on the right track, everyone's contributing, everything looks good. If you have any questions, you can ask me. And we'll be doing that next week. I'll be talking about it. I'll be sending an announcement. I'll be reminding you guys. So it'll be fun. It'll be so fun. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have. All right, cool. So that's everything I have for you. Sorry this video was a little bit longer than normal. I just wanted to talk about the rhetorical analysis paper because I've been getting like email after email after email, so I'm like, maybe we should talk about this. This is your last week of online content, and then you're done with online content, and all you have to worry about is projects, just a couple more projects, one exam, and that's it. And then you're home free, and then you're just then you're just going. As always, if you guys have any questions, you can totally email me. Please make sure you put your section number, your name, if you're talking about your group, put your group number. It just helps me out. You'll be getting your persuasive presentation scores back very, very soon. Thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it. I'm just one woman trying to give feedback, so I appreciate it. Make sure you don't forget about your online content and then also your rhetorical analysis paper that is due on Sunday. And we're gonna start it right now and we're gonna finish it before the due date. Okay, woo, break. Someone wants to say goodbye. See you later.